Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Cloud and welcome back to another Undertale tier list. Today, I'm going to be ranking on how enjoyable each boss actually is. We got might as well hop on a different game, meh, fun sometimes, fun, enjoyable, and replayable. I am going to be ranking on the music, how enjoyable the boss fight as it is as a whole, the special attacks, and do I want to go back and fight the boss again? Anyways, let's get into it. Starting off on the might as well hop on a different game. Yeah, I don't think any character deserves to be there, even Metatron Neo. But anyways, in Meh, we got Metatron Neo. Yeah, you one-shot the guy, that's literally it. Might as well put him at the very bottom, but then again, that means I just don't want to play the genocide route, which is basically very accurate. But at the same time, there's not really much to say about the character. Up next is we got Toriel. I will admit, right, Heartache is a incredible soundtrack. Like, I think I put it in like S tier when I did the soundtracks. It's a really good song. The boss itself is extremely easy. The attacks are extremely slow. There isn't really any special attacks. And let's be truly honest, you can either A, one-shot her, or B, she doesn't even kill you. There's not really much to go on about that. Yeah, it is a very simple boss, I guess. Maybe even you could count this as a mini-boss even. But yeah. In fun sometimes, we got Sand. Yeah, I'm a bit surprised to put him that low, but compared to anything else, it makes sense. Maybe you could have put him on might as well hop on a different game. It could be that. I've only beaten him once, and he is definitely one of the most hardest bosses I have ever encountered in any other video games. And I still struggle to beat him, even though I beat him once. Again, I will admit, he can be fun sometimes, that you can really have a good run, where you're so close at the end. The music is amazing, I will admit, like Megalovania. Everyone knows Megalovania. But the thing is, again, the character is such a hard boss, you just get bored of it sometimes, and it's just repetitive and really, really boring. Especially if you're like, your 100th death, you might want to like just quit in general and just do like the pacifist route or something. Something that I did. Up next is we got the dummy. I will admit, the song, I think it's Bone Trust, no, not Bone Trust, that is Papyrus, I'm pretty sure. I don't even know. I think it's literally just called Dummy. But the soundtrack is incredible. Amazing soundtrack, absolutely love it. The boss itself, where it's located at, is okay. But I feel like I overplayed this character so many times. I do get a tiny bit bored. I will admit though, you know, dodging each attack is extremely fun and really, what's the word, like a relief, I guess, in a way. But at the same time, it's not really a boss that you would go and say, oh yeah, I do struggle on, and I do easily fight. It's more of a mid-boss, and I will admit, he's a really fun boss. But again, if you play this like multiple times, you can do it first try, and it isn't really that fun after you can do it first try, really. If it's your first time playing it, like your first or second time, that is when it's really fun. But after like your third or fourth attempt, it's just not really that fun. Like, you know the attack layout, you know the patterns, it's really easy, and sometimes you might get bored of it, but again, it's sometimes fun. Up next is we got Papyrus, and Papyrus can go either way. Again, Bone Trussell, I'm pretty sure that's the soundtrack song, is a really good soundtrack. Where it's located at very start early on, again, really good. But the attacks that Papyrus have are just basically a slowed down version of Sans. And I would admit, I do think that they could probably be tied, I would admit. But I would admit, as a whole, I do prefer listening to Bone Trussell over Megalovania, even though I'm pretty sure I rank Megalovania higher than Bone Trussell in my tier list song. But I think I just clocked onto that. Oh no, oh dear. But anyways, I generally think Papyrus is a fun boss. He can go either way. Again, you might struggle a bit, like I think I mentioned before when I did the how hard each boss is. You might struggle, you might not. But it's a fun little boss you can do, and I'm not really complaining about this character. On the next category is we got Undying. Here is the thing with Undying. you can either have a lot of fun playing it, or you just don't like this boss. And I feel like this character is a mid-boss, and the reason why is because her attack is, again, really slow, compared to Undying the Undying, compared to Undying the Undying, which her boss attacks are way more faster and way more quick, and you gotta be on your toes way more often. The thing is with Undying is during the pacifist route, you have to escape her, like flee her, and you know, it's just that repetitive pattern, like stop, attack, run, attack, run, attack, run. It's just like that basically, and it's weird because I don't like that style or method to spare her, like basically running away, then attacking her again, then running away, and then attacking, running again, and attacking. I don't really like the way they did that for Undying, even though it really was, you know, a fun boss. But if they didn't do that, and maybe you actually have to fight Undying, kind of like Asgore, then maybe it would have been a bit more fun. But because of that, it does definitely drops a bit lower for me. Even though, of course, Spear of Justice, or Nya, or whatever it's really called, what song it uses, I don't even know, I'm pretty sure it's Spear of Justice, is again an incredible song, and you can't really hate it. Up next is Metatron. You can literally put this in ST if you want to, or you cannot. And the reason why is I put Metatron in fun. In my opinion, I generally think Metatron boss battle is really quick. Like, I felt like I'm on it for like 3 minutes. The music is incredible. I love how you have to, like, I don't know, dance or eat food to get like the audience to go up a lot. That is a really cool idea. But I feel like this boss didn't really last that long, and it's a bit of a shame, really. Like, I think it's like, if it's your first time playing this, you would really enjoy Metatron. But again, like I said, if it's like your 6th run on Pacifist, you ain't gonna enjoy it as much because you'll be like, oh, this is just really just quick and easy, simple, done, really. However, Metatron's song, I'm pretty sure is, I don't know, I actually generally forgot the name. But Metatron's song is absolutely incredible. Definitely S tier. I feel like a lot of these bosses' songs are in S tier either way. But again, like I said, I just feel like this boss should be a bit longer, maybe an extra like minute or two, then maybe I could have put Metatron in enjoyable. I don't think, I no disrespect, incredible boss, but again, I feel like how long it actually is, they could have like increased how long it is. Maybe like have it so you can have a 20k audience, not actually like, what is it, like 10,000 audience or something like that, 15,000. I don't even know the exact number, but maybe they could have put it a bit higher or something. In the next category in enjoyable is we got the stage 2 of Asriel. Yeah, the thing is, you could put it in S tier as well, right next to Asriel, if you want to. But I didn't, and the reason why is because 99% of the time you are likely going to die, and you're going to be like pushed back again, and it's just that repetitive pattern over and over and over again, where you have to like try to block each attack, and each attack is not easy to block whatsoever, that you guarantee to get hit no matter what. But however, freeing your friends is a really cool thing, and I love it so much. It's such a really cool idea, and especially when you have to free Asriel as well. That's a sick thing, and that's why I generally think like stage 2 of Asriel maybe again could have been a bit longer as well, maybe a bit harder, because it really wasn't that hard. Like, you might die once or twice, maybe maybe a handful of times if it's your first try, but I do generally think that this character is really fun and really enjoyable. And of course, stage 2, always fun collecting your friends again, like freeing them from Asriel or Flowery or whatever. It is a really cool idea, I would admit. But again, like I said before, not really a long boss fight. The music is incredible. The flow is brilliant. But again, not really that long. Same thing with Metatron, just the same issue really. But I'm putting Asriel higher only because it's Asriel. It's the final boss, and you're probably spending like 5 hours trying to get to that stage. Up next is Muppet. The thing is with Muppet, the song is not only funny, but also incredible. Her special attack is also very unique. How you have to go up and down and move to the side to dodge the spiders and the croissants and like the boomerangs or plates or whatever. Yeah, she's a really cool boss. I think that at this stage where Muppet is where I can finally start talking about each boss and how fun they actually are. This boss in particular is really, really fun. I really do enjoy this boss. Even though I feel like I don't really play this boss that much, and again, I feel like this boss is very forgettable. It's a fun boss, nonetheless. I can't hate this boss whatsoever. It's really fun. The flow is amazing. How you have to get through like breakfast, dinner, lunch. There's no way I just said breakfast and lunch. Oh my god. Guys, it's a long day. It's so hot in my bedroom, you don't understand. As I was saying, we have to get through breakfast and lunch and like dinner or tea or whatever you call it. That's a really cool thing with this big spider that tried to eat you. It's really intense. It's really fun. And all out, just incredible boss. I can't hate it. Up next is we got Undying the Undying. I could have put this boss in S tier. I really wanted to. But compared to the next 3 and how hard the boss actually is, I feel like where it is placed is pretty normal. This character, soundtrack, I want to say Battle Against a True Hero, but is it Battle Against a True Hero? I don't know. I swear there's a Skyrim song called Battle Against a True Hero. Now I'm thinking of the only thing they fear is you from Doom Eternal. I don't even fucking know anymore. Battle Against a True Hero, I'm pretty sure it's called. Who cares? Whatever. But Undying the Undying soundtrack is incredible. The thing is with her boss, the attack herself. The attacks are extremely fast, and you're gonna be on your toes no matter what. You're gonna have a good reaction, muscle memory, and when you're like not moving around, like you're not stationary, like you're not the green heart. That part is really annoying, but you can see the pattern when you're moving around. Again, her boss gets faster. Her boss? Oh my god, I keep saying boss. Her attack gets faster and faster and faster and more complex. But the thing is, the more you play it, the more easier it gets. And that just rhymed. It's just a poem. As I was saying, her attacks are very fast as you keep playing, and honestly, she is a really incredible boss. You can struggle on her and it might take you a handful of attempts. But if you're good at muscle memory and rhythm games like I am, you really shouldn't struggle on her that much. It's more about like how good you can hit your attack, like when you're attacking her. Like if you can get it in the middle dead on all the time, that's good. If you get hit less, but again, it just depends how good you are, how good your reactions are, and how well you just know the system as it is. So yeah. Up next is Omega Flowery. I almost forgot the name. This character, and boss in particular, is what I could say either fun or not fun. Flowery's attacks I don't like. I really just don't like her attacks. Like her attacks, his attacks. I think it's his attacks, because you just got a massive flamethrower that always shoots. You got the bouncy spiky balls, the nukes that come dropping down, the spikes that just shoot at you. They're all very annoying, and fuck. Oh my god, it's a long day, guys. It's so hot in my bedroom, as I said before. As I was saying, his flamethrower attacks are just very annoying, and he just spams his attacks, which are just very annoying. And if you don't survive his attacks long enough, you ain't gonna get the hearts and regen your health. Again, you could flawless this one very easily where you don't die, which can actually happen quite often, more than you think. But again, you still have to dodge those attacks. Again, the final beautiful song, absolutely incredible song. But again, the way that Flowey just spams his attacks are just extremely annoying. Maybe you could have put him in fun, but I can't really say much. It's a really fun boss. It gives you chills every single time you're trying to get all the hearts. When you get all the hearts and it starts playing the final, the piano parts, the good parts, you can't help but to lean back and just embrace it all, really. On to the final row, and we got Asgore. Asgore is song. I can't remember. Isn't the song like isn't the song name like in German? Kumpel or something like that. So I just butchered that entirely. But Asgore's song is absolutely just incredible. I've listened to a metal version of the song. Again, incredible. The attack themes are very similar to Toriel's, but again, way more. There's lots more. It's more faster, more aggressive, more intense, and really fun. This character, though, I will admit, is very interesting. And the reason why is because this character doesn't actually want to attack you. This entire time, he does not want to attack you, but he has to. And it's a big shame, but he has to either way. During the pacifist run, you don't actually have to kill him. You don't actually fight him, because Toriel steps in, unfortunately. But when you're doing the pacifist run, you have to attack him. Well, you have to fight him if you have to get onto the pacifist run, because you are doing the neutral run, and that's when you get to see Omega Flowey. Because the thing is, you have to do Asgore then, like seconds after Omega Flowey, and that's when it's really fun. The flow of his attacks are very satisfying, I will admit, and really fun. Sometimes you can struggle, but if you have the Butterscotch Pie, you're basically in the clear, really, and he's not really a hard boss, but he is really enjoyable. I will admit, there's this website where you get to go back and fight bosses. I don't know what it's called, but I go back and I fight this boss because it's just really fun. Replayability wise, I love this boss so much. Really fun, really enjoyable. Even though I'm never doing the neutral run because I'm either doing the pacifist run or the genocide run, 9 times out of 10 always doing the pacifist run, I always fight this boss and I can't help but to smile and embrace his amazing attacks and amazing song. But last but not least, as in my personal opinion, the funnest boss known to history is Asriel. Generally, in my personal opinion, Asriel's boss is just incredible, absolutely remarkable. His songs, beautiful. His attack schemes are beautiful. I generally think this boss is just remarkable. Honestly, incredible. No words can describe how fun, how enjoyable, and how incredible this boss actually is. I could sit down and do this boss 20 times and I still won't get bored because the music is just incredible. The fight and the fight mechanics are incredible. Everything about this boss is incredible. You can fight this boss as many times as you want and you won't get bored because this boss is just incredible. I love this boss very much. There's not really words to describe how enjoyable this boss actually is, but again, really fun boss. There's no way to say that I hate this boss. There isn't a single thing wrong with this boss whatsoever. Stage 2, which is right there, is fun. Again, but that's his own different type of style boss. But stage 1 is just incredible and amazing. I love it so much. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Again, I keep saying this in basically every single video. Sorry for the lack of uploads. Not only is it being extremely hot in my bedroom, and especially this weekend, I have been very busy and doing other things as well. I am doing YouTube Shorts as well, so that is where you're most likely going to see me. But again, if you don't see videos for a while, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. I try to upload as much as I possibly can, even though I could have probably made 10 videos today. But again, heat is just not the best at the moment.
Especially that spring is now in place and the trees have still got no leaves on them, which is a bit concerning, especially for April, and especially how it's this hot. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, then consider subscribing because it helps out a massive ton. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!